Guys, hello, it's Richard from Dicking About, and I want to very quickly in this video share my 3 absolutely essential tips for filming a mountain bike video. Why should you listen to me? I have over 3 months experience of making YouTube videos. My God, I'm just such an old hand at this. So these are 3 things I think are essential. Number 1, you go out to film or you go out to ride. You can't do both. If you're going out for a ride with your mates and you try and do bits of filming, you'll drive them insane. Equally, if you go out to film and your mates are there and you're resetting camera shots, etc., while they're hanging about in the cold because they want to go for a ride, you drive them insane. Do one or the other. Tip number 2, know what you want to film before you start the ride. You've got to have a basic idea. It doesn't have to be a complicated storyboard like a filmmaker makes, but you've got to know what you want your film to be before you start going out and filming it. You don't want to get back home and think, oh, I kind of want it to be like this. I want it to tell this story, but I forgot to film that bit of it. If it's a story about you overcoming a jump or taking on a particular trail, have a beginning, a middle and an end, and film those parts. There's nothing more infuriating than getting home and realizing you have to go back out again to film or somehow fudge it and it's not the way you want it to be. Number 3, and this may sound ridiculous, this is my absolute top tip. When you're doing a piece to camera like this, or it could be outside or could be in a studio, whatever it is, you're going to have a lot of footage. You're probably going to say stuff over and over again until you get it right. Before you start every segment, do this. I know it looks ridiculous. Make yourself a clapperboard. That way, when you're scrolling through what could be 10-20 minutes of video of yourself in exactly the same position, you can scroll through, see where you did that, and that's how you know that's where one section starts. Second half of this tip. When you've done a piece to camera and you think, that's great, I nailed it, I didn't accidentally say bollocks. At the end of that section, just go. You will look ridiculous as I just did, but no one sees it apart from you. Trust me, you've now got 20 minutes of footage, you're back inside, you're using your editing software, you're thinking, oh my God, there's just a picture of me for 20 minutes. You scroll through, you find the bit with the thumbs up, you work your way backwards to whatever the clapper nearest it. That is your section of stuff, the beginning and the end of a section you thought was good enough to use. Quickly find that information. That is such a top tip and it makes the editing so much easier. So 3 very quick tips to share with you. Thank you so much for watching.